Hey guys, we're back for another video, and this one is a little bit different for my channel, and this is definitely something that you're going to want to watch if you're in print on demand. So if you guys haven't followed my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment below if you're already using Printful, what you think of it, pros and cons. Because in this video, we're actually going to do a full review of the print on demand service called Printful. I'll put a link to their company down below in the description. They actually reached out to me, so full disclaimer, they reached out to me and asked me to do this video and sent me some free product in exchange. So we're actually going to open these products. You guys can see they're still sealed right now. I haven't even seen them yet, but we're actually going to take a look at these products. I'm going to show you guys what you can expect using their service and what your customer can expect if they order from you, so you know what's actually getting shipped out to their customer. It's probably important to know. So with that being said, guys, let's get right into this video. We're going to go ahead and open these packages up. Okay, so before we actually open these things up to take a look at the actual product, I just wanted to show you how they're actually shipped out so you have an idea what your customer might get. So Printful does a pretty good job of actually printing and fulfilling each product order within 2 to 7 business days. That's the range they give on their website. And I can tell you guys from personal experience, I've sold about 100 products on Etsy and my personal website, my branded website, and they do stick to this. So even during the holiday, I think I had most of my products shipped out, within 5 business days. I think I had one product that shipped on the 6th business day. And most of the stuff that I've experienced is shipping out in 3 or 4 business days to your customer. So that's really great. And you can definitely count on their fulfillment times from my experience. So that being said, how much does shipping actually cost? It really depends on what product, but for t-shirts, since most of you guys are probably here to watch, for the t-shirt quality, it's going to be about $5 or so per t-shirt. Now, if your customer orders, let's say 2 t-shirts in one order, it's $5 for the first one, and then it's 75 cents for the second one, and so on. So fairly reasonable on the shipping costs. They're not like overcharging you there. You can probably pass that cost on to your customer, or maybe you absorb it into your pricing structure. And they also ship to Canada and I believe internationally as well, so that makes it super nice. The last thing I wanted to say about the shipping is that they do a really good job of allowing you to customize the shipping label. So I haven't actually used this a ton, but you can actually change out the Printful logo here and put your own business logo. And you can actually also change the return address to put your own business's return address rather than the Printful warehouse if you guys want to use your own address. And as far as the packaging goes, you can see pretty standard here. This stuff's definitely going to reach your customer in one piece. We've got a poster in here, and as long as nothing crazy happens with the shipping company, this is definitely going to reach your customer as it should. So with that being said, let's actually open these up and take a look at the products inside. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual products, because I know that's what you all came here to see. And I think this is really important because when I first got into print on demand, I didn't spend the time or the money to actually buy my own products and see what the customer is getting. I just went and watched YouTube videos to get an idea of how they actually got the product, what it looked like, etc. So I just opened these things. I haven't washed them, but I just wanted to give you guys my honest feedback and review of the products that Printful sent me. So the first one we're going to look at is the Men's Crew all over Sublimation t-shirt. And I got this one because I know a lot of people ask about doing all over printed t-shirts, maybe with like a funny dog face, funny cat, whatever it may be. And I've sold a few of these in the past, so this is something that I wanted to get. And yeah, let me just show it to you. So this is the final product here, front and back. Now, one thing that I wanted to point out to you guys, first of all, I think this is really well done. Like my straightforward, honest opinion, this shirt came out really well. A lot of other videos, they talk about, these kind of splotchy areas or places where something happened during the sublimation process, especially in kind of like the armpit area. But literally this shirt, there's no issue whatsoever. There's nowhere on this thing that there's any, blotchiness or defects really. The design came out super, super well. So design, coloration are pretty good on this. Now, as far as the feel and the quality, I will say this thing's pretty soft. Again, we'll see after we run it through the wash a few times how the design holds up, but the quality does feel pretty good. And yeah, it seems like a really solid shirt. This is something that I would wear, on a casual Friday to work maybe. But anyway, I'm just messing with you guys. The last thing, and this one's very important, is the smell, because everyone always asks about this one. This thing has no bad smell. I literally just opened it, so I haven't, again, run it through the wash yet. There's no like bad chemical smell or anything to this thing. So this shirt turned out super, super well. I'm honestly really impressed. I give it Printful an A+ on the Sublimation shirt. I don't think there's anything I'd really change here. So there it is. Again, that is my review of the Sublimation shirt. Okay, the next one is the Bella and Canvas shirt. Now this is what I normally sell for maybe 95% of my products on Etsy and some of the other platforms through Printful, and it's through direct to garment. So this design's printed directly on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the original file that I gave to them up on the screen to show you guys how it actually turned out. This is the final product here. So the first thing that I wanted to point out is that there is definitely a color discrepancy, as you guys can see from the design to this. This one definitely looks a little bit more blue, which could be an issue depending on your design. Now, in Printful's defense, I will say that they do specify that sometimes with direct to garment, the colors can come out a bit different. And I believe they actually will send you a free color guide t-shirt to actually show you how the colors look versus how they actually come out in the final product. So this is a good reminder to be wary of your designs and that they might be slightly different. And this is why it's honestly a good idea to go ahead and get one of your shirts as a sample, so you have an idea of kind of what your customer's going to end up getting. Now, as far as the feel and quality though, I will tell you guys that in my opinion, this shirt feels really good. It's soft, it's good quality. I haven't put it through the wash either, so we don't know how the design is gonna wear, but I will say that, it feels good on here. It feels like it was printed well. And you guys will notice that they even put kind of this distressed style that we had in the design on the actual t-shirt itself. So overall, I don't have a qualm about that. The quality does feel pretty good. But I will tell you guys this, my last con with this thing, and something that, I didn't realize was like this, is the smell. There is definitely a noticeable smell to this one, and maybe that's just because I just pulled it out of the packaging, or maybe something in the process, or I need to wash it, whatever it may be, but there is kind of this chemically vinegar style smell, and it is noticeable with this shirt. So that is kind of one con that I would point out to you guys, and something you might want to be wary of, or maybe warn or alert your customer of, just so they have an idea. So overall, the shirt quality is good. The color is a little bit different than our original design, and it smells a bit, but we're gonna see how this turns out after we wash it a few times, and hopefully that smell goes away and the design holds up on that one. So the last one, guys, that we want to go over, and this one I selfishly got for myself because I just moved into a new place, so obviously I got to furnish it and put up some designs, but I got a 12 by 18 framed poster from them. So this was a picture that I actually submitted to them. The quality of the actual photo turned out super well in comparison to what I submitted. I will tell you guys, this thing feels pretty light, but it's not flimsy, okay? So I'm used to kind of those posters that have like a heavy wood or like maybe a metal frame. This thing is kind of like a lighter wood, but they actually did a really good job with this. It's framed up super well. Even if I shake it a little bit, like this thing it's not moving at all. And you guys can see here on the back, they put this in here. They actually sealed it, bonded it really tight. So overall, this thing turned out well. This is something that I would hang up on my own wall, and I plan to. And this is something I would honestly feel great about selling. I also got this one because there's a lot more room for margin with posters, and this is something I definitely want to explore a bit more going forward. So with that being said, guys, I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know down below in the comments if you're using Printful and what you guys think about their service. And I'd also love to hear if you guys want to see more review videos like this, maybe on some of the other print-on-demand providers. But if you guys want to go ahead and get started with Printful, there's definitely going to be a link below in the comments and the description, so you make sure you guys check that out. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more videos about e-commerce, print-on-demand, and side hustles. And with that being said, we'll see you guys at the next video. Cheers. What's going on, guys? Real quick update. I ran both of the shirts through the wash, so I just wanted to let you know how they turned out. So first, we have the direct to garment one right here. The color held up really well, and the biggest pro with this, now that I've ran it through the wash, is that smell is completely gone. So I actually reached out to the guys from Printful to ask why this smell was there. It's actually a chemical they use and have to spray on the machine before they actually print your design out on the t-shirt. But running it through the wash once, that's already 100% gone. I can't smell anything with this shirt, so that's definitely good. Good to see, right? So that's number one. Number two is the all over print, which I just want to show you guys. The color held up really well with this as well. So the shirt, it's definitely pretty good quality, and the material is great, as we've talked about in this video. So with that being said, guys, make sure you give Printful a try. The link to their site is going to be down below in the description in the comments. And let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to see, any other companies you want me to review. We'll catch you guys at the next video. Cheers.